They are waiting for bread. 8 hours in the bitter cold. Nothing's more emblematic of the rebels' failure to run the areas of Aleppo they've captured than the queues outside the city's bakeries. And everyone knows the reason. It is that Free Syrian Army fighters looted the city's flour supply. We have no bread, no fuel, no diesel, no power, says Mohammed. She goes on to tell me, we used to live like kings. Now the strong devour the weak. There's an atmosphere of insecurity. There are arrests on the slightest suspicion of a connection to the regime. There are kidnappings for ransom. Support is seeping away from the Free Army. These men are the beneficiaries, the Islamist fighters of the Nusra Front. To many in Aleppo, they are saviours, the only ones able to keep order. To the United States, they are terrorists. This feared and secretive group agreed to speak to us. I asked them, what if a democratic Syria rejected their Islamic State? Would the jihad continue? That will never happen, says this commander or emir. Syria is an Islamic country. The people love Islam. They're fed up of secular regimes. It's impossible they would reject Sharia. The Nusra Front are responsible for many, perhaps most, of the suicide attacks in Syria. They face accusations of killing civilians indiscriminately. We choose only military targets, the emir insists. The regime puts car bombs among civilians and blames us. There's a lot of effort to undermine our reputation, he goes on. I challenge anyone to present evidence that Jabhat al-Nusra killed a single Syrian civilian, Muslim or non-Muslim. He also denied any link to Al-Qaeda. It was a performance designed to be reassuring. A plane drops bombs, sending everyone running. They think the Nusra Front building is the target. They've taken cover now in case the plane makes another pass. But the jihadis have a reputation of being the bravest fighters, going to front lines that other groups won't touch. And Jabhat al-Nusra are widely regarded here as honest. All this means that power and influence is flowing to the Islamists. They may have a very big say in Syria's future. There is still support in Aleppo for the Free Syrian Army, but even these wives of FSA fighters wonder if it's all been worth it. I wish our lives could go back to what they were, she says. They're forced to burn rubbish to keep warm. Western governments have a dilemma. If they stay out of Syria, the Islamists will grow stronger. But weapons sent to the uprising might well reach the jihadists. So people wait for help that probably isn't coming. Paul Wood, BBC News, Aleppo.